gonna watch this video from start to finish and give you my honest opinion at the end. What's up guys, GeorgeTheCloud here, my name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. We are back to Charli XCX, this time House featuring Cale official video. I did react to Charli the past few videos that she has done, Party for You, and there was a collaboration with Billie Eilish. Just a few songs. I am not familiar with her work that much, so if you guys have something to say, more information and suggestions, please write it down in the comments. Yeah, Cale I have never heard of before. Cale, that sounds like an actor type of name. Let's see. John, is this the one? Okay, yeah, she's right there. John Davis Cale OBE is a Welsh-American composer and record producer who is a founding member of the American rock band The Velvet Underground. Over his 6-decade career, Cale has worked in various styles in rock, drone, classical, avant-garde, and electronic music. Wow, this guy does a lot. OBE, which means he got the honors, and Velvet Underground. I think I know one song by this band. I just clearly remember the name, but again, I haven't heard much about them. And 6 decades making music. That is so impressive to me when people manage to just keep going. They keep going nonstop, year after year, especially now since it's much more popular to have like a huge burst, a few years of glory in the limelight, right, of the music industry, and you're super successful, and then you kind of fade away. But to be active for that long, then it speaks to his his talent and perseveration. All right, I think that should be enough. The other thing that I was looking at here, so many different styles. Drone, I'd never heard of that style in my life. Rock drone. Somebody tell me what that is, but either way, let's get into the video. I don't remember her voice that much. It's almost going to be like a first reaction to Charli. All right, grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on, and let's begin.
Can I speak to you privately for a moment? I just want to explain.
Some eerie atmosphere.
Explain the circumstances I find myself in.
It's like a Halloween type of music video.
Who I really am.
Oh, the hair texture. The crow.
I'm a prisoner. To live for eternity. I was thinking, what is this place? I thought it would be perfect. I thought I wanted to be perfect. Please. Let it be perfect. Am I living in another world? Another world I created? For what? If it's beauty, do you see beauty? If there's beauty, say it's enough. I think I'm gonna die in this house. I think I'm gonna die in this house. I think I'm gonna die in this house.
Interesting. Wow. I did not see that coming. See, that's why you never know unless you click. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. Charli XCX. Okay. Going, full avant-garde here with this video. It felt more like a short film that you would see in one of those, like the Cannes festival in France or something, like something indie, right? More than a song. I think this was more about the concept, let's say, overall, than actual music. I guess, at the end of the day, it is music, but the visuals here, so artistic, right? Really captivating with that tension in the air. Immediately it starts off with this like cello, I think it is, sounding off pitch, like going against everything that is harmonious. So it creates this really like creepy atmosphere. Like I said, very apt for Halloween. I wonder why she didn't release it in October. And then you hear the other like violins probably start off, and then you start to get this more like layering in here. And his voice, if that is John Cale, who I'm assuming, again, I'm not familiar, but that is him, narrating this haunted house story. And I get the idea that it's like he's there with her, and I'm just making all this up, and this is probably up to interpretation, right, for the viewer. Like, he's a creepy old man, disturbed, and he has kidnapped her, right? She's young, and she's, how he has her there, right? Like, in this, in this shot right here, it looks like she's probably not going to have a good time in that house. In fact, she's saying, I think I'm going to die in this house, over and over and over again, while we have this just like I said, just really like haunting atmosphere of instruments going on in the background, and this humming that resonates, and it's like, oh, there's tension in the air. This is different. This is really different. Is she usually this outside the box? Because the last few songs that I heard from her, like I said, I don't remember that much. I think the first one that I heard from her really kind of threw me off as well. There was a lot of bass on there. 360. And that one I kind of remember, and I was like, oh yeah, this is something else. Because since I didn't know about her and her music, I kind of just assumed, and it was probably wrong of me to assume that she was one of these, like, just your stereotypical like pop singers that's out there. One maybe like a Taylor Swift wannabe, or a Sabrina Carpenter, or Adriana Grande, or like any of these, which is, I have reacted to them, like they have good songs, but this one is so artistic. Like I said, it feels like a project that you would want for just one of these indie festivals or something like that. It was very well shot. I think it has a lot of interesting imagery here, a lot of close-ups on texture. We see her hair, and then we see like this black horse, and they keep going back and forth between textures, like they want you to relate one thing to the other. There was the chained crow, I think it is, tied to the bed, and then and look at this. I mean, look at this room. It is absolutely horrifying. The old bed, the like dirty kind of sheets, off-white. Then you see the curtains kind of swinging, very ghostly of the night as the light comes in, and there's a crow in here. You know, when are you gonna see if you ever see a crow in your room, I think you should probably just move out, right? And nothing else to do. And her facial expression, right? Yeah, this is almost like a found footage kind of path going on here. Very nice, experimental. We see the eye of the horse, then her eyes, then his eyes, and this is and John Cale. I mean, I could get from the description that he was, you know, one of these guys that likes to dive into different things. As I said, it's like rock, drone, classical, avant-garde. As soon as I saw avant-garde, I was like, okay, this guy, you know, he's not afraid to get crazy. And this did get kind of crazy. What's the other word I was looking for here? Yeah, it's kind of, it is dark at the end of the day, but you get it. Like you kind of see what they're trying to do. It's not random. It is very deliberate. And like I said, more than a song, I think this is like a composition, like a piece of media, right? All put together, and with the intensity, with the instruments, with the visuals, how it goes from start to finish. You even have the ending here, like House featuring John Cale. Like this should be up in like not even movie theaters, like a museum or something, right? As an exhibition piece. And okay, surprising. Well, if you guys have more suggestions, please write down in the comments, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.